And making sure that you guys all stay on mute. Just kidding, but not really. If you guys do have a question, we welcome you to put that in the chat. It's just going to be a way that we can manage kind of just the very big group of us that are here today. And then we'll have some slides throughout that Brad will kind of cherry pick some of those questions, and then we can cover those in class. So again, this is being recorded. I think you all have gotten a message just now. So we can reference this and we can share this with anybody who might not be able to join us today. Awesome. So first is first, we're going to show you really fast the video that the brand has released, kind of showcasing what Morpheus is and kind of its ease of use. So I'm going to run this right now, just again, apologizing for the fact that it might look a little grainy. Just bear with us. It's a pretty short video if it looks grainy. Awesome. Okay, so what is Morpheus? I do come from a video editing background, and let me tell you, Morpheus is magic. It is such a great tool that the brand has given all of the marketing team and now the agents a cold banker. This used to cost our agents in our offices anywhere from $300 to $400 just to get branded versions or customized versions of video, and now we get this instantly and at no cost. So in a nutshell, what it is brand released video that has the ability to be customized to either your office or your team or you as an agent. And all of the video is that beautiful, high quality, high res stuff that you guys are seeing all across the Cold Banker marketing, right? It's that dream campaign that you guys are seeing. We've customized a couple of these and shared them on social media, but there's also so much more to it, which we're going to be diving in, and they keep surprising us with new templates, new designs, all kinds of new graphics in there. So it is an ever-growing library and very, very fun. So we're gonna also dive into a couple of these templates, but right now they're touting over 20 video templates for you guys to go and explore, which is pretty amazing. When they first released it, I think we were at 3 or 4 templates and the marketing team was kind of dabbling with it, and we were really excited. And there's a level of customization for every kind of person. If you are somebody who just wants to grab something quick, doesn't have a lot of time, you want to spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes in a video platform, you can go in there and get some quick video done for you. If you're a little more hands-on and you want to play with it, there are options to create your own storyline, your own captions, as well as that end card. So we're going to show you a couple examples of each type of video. So the first video we're going to run through it is actually that dream campaign, the really popular one that we had. I want to say it was released early last year. And so I'm going to walk you guys through a video of that. Again, apologies if it's a little grainy. And you'll see at the very end that it's customized to our Kennewick office. So I'm going to run through that real fast.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? As a home seller in today's hot market, you can make those dreams real. Our world-class agents are here to guide you every step of the way.
Oh, this is for Nicole. That's right.
If you could live anywhere.
So this is an example. Again, that last slide here is the personalized section. We actually ran a couple of call outs to all of our agents, and we were doing these as a marketing team because at that time only the marketing team had access. But this is an example of that personalized end card. So this is at 3 to 5 seconds at the very end, having all that beautiful footage, that beautiful storyline that the brand has produced, and it just makes it available for you guys to download. So this is an example of that. Let's see. So again, these kind of videos, the brand used to charge $300 to $500 for. And so you would send it a form in, they would send it to their advertising company. You would wait a couple days and you get it back. And now here we can make this in just a few minutes. So this one is actually very easy to do. You're only customizing this end card. And the great thing is the logo, the correct logo with the right Tomlinson or Tomlinson Associates, depending on which office you're from, is already preloaded in there. So you don't have to worry about any of that. You just got to go in, make sure your name and phone number and your website are all correct. Awesome. So let me go to the next one. And then this one here, This is a new tool. We haven't really quite launched this yet. We weren't sure when we're going to do that, but it's the CB estimate tool. It's kind of Cold Banker's kind of, I want to say, competitor to like the Zillow. So this tool is available on the brand site. We just haven't rolled it out to all the DMG and Moxie sites, but they do have marketing for when we do roll that out. And I thought I would show you guys a peek at that. And this one here is a little bit more customizable. You do have the ability
with CB
to
Estimate
add
from Coldwell Banker,
a photo, an address,
you can get an
and a couple
instant
other
estimate
details
on your home's value and start your selling journey. How much is your home worth? Find out with CB Estimate.
So this one we did for our Kennewick office. And I'm just going to pop over real fast. You'll see this is an image that I uploaded. This is an address that's here for Kennewick. What I love about this one is we actually have a customized yard sign here. That's also done with the graphics. So, and then we have, again, that property photo with our information at the end. So you can see that one has a couple more steps for you to kind of go in and customize, but that's also very easy to do. And then the next example I'm going to give you guys is a newer offering, and these are seasonal videos, and there's different formats available too. So you're not just getting that typical 16:9, that video style. You're getting some social videos as well with it. So I'll give you guys an example here next. So these are some seasonal videos that the brand releases for us to kind of go in and customize. And you'll see at the very end, you can customize that screenshot behind. This is another one here. I think I have to, oops, okay. So I think it jumped. So this is supposed to be a Thanksgiving one that auto plays, but of course, tech doesn't always work and it's not auto playing. But these seasonal videos are released kind of on a timely basis. So you really want to go into Morpheus often once you're comfortable with it and check to make sure you're not missing out on whatever new seasonal video is that's available. So this Thanksgiving video is not available anymore because it's not Thanksgiving anymore, but the Happy Holidays, this one was released in August. So definitely something you want to go in, check to see if there's anything new for you to grab. And the great thing about these ones and a lot of the newer videos is you have the ability to get multiple formats in one go. So this is pretty incredible. I can't tell you guys how many times like this has been requested from certain things, and it's so hard to just create video and then switch a format just because things don't lay out right. So the fact that the brand did this is incredible. Again, you have those 3 formats, and the best thing is you check all of these 3 as you're doing your video like form, and you get all of them at one time. So you're really not creating individual ones. You're getting them all at one go. Horizontal, this is that kind of traditional style video. It's your YouTube. If you want to post it on any kind of normal video viewing platform, you get that square social video style, which is really great for like Instagram. And then of course, the ever popular story reel type thing where you can put this into your stories or reels or IGTV or TikTok or whatever kind of vertical platform you have. So there's an example. So I know I ran through that pretty fast. We're going to take a quick pause. If there's any questions, you guys can feel free to type them, or if you need to unmute yourself. Again, we're going to go over lots more, but I did want to leave time for some questions in here. Any questions so far? You feeling okay about the content? The speed of delivery? Oftentimes I deliver at lightning speed.
Yeah, we just have one question come in about how to access it.
Yes.
I mentioned that
yes.
we will be going over how to actually get into Morpheus and do the video. It's not very easily searchable in Desk, but it is in there.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, it is a little bit hidden in there. And Christina, right when we go into the first example, Christina will walk you through step by step on how to do that. Also, after this whole thing is recorded, again, we're going to have this up on the hub for you guys to reference, and we'll put maybe we'll put some step-by-steps on how to get there pretty quickly, because sometimes you don't want to watch the first 10 minutes of me blabbing on and just to find out how to access it. So we'll have that there as well. Cool. Any other questions before we get going? Okay. Any other comments so far? Are we feeling like this is brand new? Is it exciting? Is it still confusing? Is it intimidating? Okay. All right, here we go. So again, really, as a video person, I know even Christina and Brad, we've all dabbled in some video. This is super exciting for your marketing team to be able to showcase this for you. So this would be next to impossible for us to offer in-house. So this is just so much technology at work here. So again, that high quality on-brand video, very, very simply done, with the ability to go in and customize and do some more kind of hands-on projects. And again, new templates are being released continuously. We as a marketing team, if we're not in there checking constantly, we're surprised of like, hey, we didn't even see that new template come out. So it's definitely something that I encourage you guys to test and then come back to constantly. All right, so I'm going to let Christina kind of just talk a little bit about project 1, and then I will talk a little bit about what we're going to do in project 2. So you guys can decide if you want to stay on for both of those or just want to stay on for one. You're more than welcome to. So Christina, I'm going to hand this over to you just to kind of talk about what you're going to be doing in project 1.
Okay, yep. So I'm going to show everybody how to access,
Sorry. Are you playing it, Christina? And I keep pausing it?
No.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. Yes, so we're going to go over, let me go to my shared screen. Okay, so let's go over how to access it first. So when you log into Desk, you should have a tile that is called Marketing.
Can everybody see the screen? Is everybody okay seeing the screen? No, okay. Try it again, Christina.
Oh, I think it looked like it was paused.
Yeah, it might have gotten.
Can everybody see my screen now?
Yay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. So when you log into your Desk, you're going to see all these tiles, and what you'll be looking for is this guy right here, Marketing Center. And if you don't have it, you can either search for it or you can go down to the very bottom and add the app right here. So you're just going to click on a Marketing Center, and it's going to take it a second to load, more than a second. Usually gives us a little quote there. Okay. So it should come up with like this. You've got all your projects over here, and then you're going to go to the right side of the screen over this green button that says new project. So you'll just click on that, and you're going to go to custom video. You just click on custom video, and it brings you up to this Morpheus link. You could actually bookmark this link, and as long as you're logged into Desk, this link will work. So you don't have to go through Desk, through Marketing Center. You could just go straight to here. So we are going to go to the Move Meter one, and it's a little bit hidden. I don't like how they did this, actually. It's hard to find. So you have to know that Move Meter is part of the Dream campaign. So we're just going to click on that, and then it's going to show the Move Meter matchup, which we're going to work on, but there's all these other assets in here too. There's the Dream campaign. We've got, it just goes over the Move Meter kind of concept, and then there's a couple other things. So we're going to do this one. So if you click on Move Meter Matchup, and then the first thing you'll do to select video format. So just like Josefa said, you could select all 3 depending on where, where do you want to send this video? If it's social media, if it's a post, if it's a reel. So we'll just keep all 3 of them selected. And when you log in, you should automatically put your this number in here. And if it doesn't, it should. If you're logged in, it'll just automatically put your office number in there. So the first thing, it has all these scenes that you get to pick. So the Move Meter matchup is comparing 2 cities' information and with the NFL football. So we're running ads on Amazon Prime on Thursday Night Football. So we'll just stick with that concept with football. But if you wanted to do any other sports, so say like you've got a kid in high school, basketball coming up, and maybe you want to do something fun for your social media that pits, like their team against a game that's coming up. You could make one just for this and have that. But for today, we're going to do football. And we are going to do on Thursday, it is the Seahawks versus the Cowboys. So you'd put your team names in here. Now it'll show you up here as we're doing it, what it looks like. If you want a different background, you could click that and it'll say accept, and you could upload from your files if you wanted. Maybe if you were, I'll just keep using this as an example, your kids, basketball, maybe you've got a cool mascot picture that you could put in the background or something. So we'll say football, and then it'll let you choose colors and location. So Seahawks are from Seattle, and we're going to give them a nice lime green. And Dallas Cowboys, and we'll do like you can go to more if you don't see a color that you like on here. They're kind of like a navy.
Give them a muddy blue. Yeah. Boo, Dallas.
The Seahawks are wearing their throwbacks on Thursday. Might be more of like a late blue. Just the green still works.
So you can
Yeah,
see it hasn't loaded my colors in yet, but it's going for that, like where you're going to put your stuff. Your call to action URL. So you would use your website. I'll just use our Boise end card. This is where you can put, I'll just have my name, my email address. You can put your email, your URL, anything else you'd like in there. And then it lets you pick a soundtrack. And you usually, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this. Can you hear that?
yeah, we can hear it.
So chill, we've got rock. I like the sport one. I think it's a little more, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So then we'll hit generate video. And it takes it a second. And then since we selected all three formats, we've got preview of horizontal, preview, but I'll just click the horizontal one and it'll show me what my video is going to look like as soon as it's ready. Oh. Oh. My internet. Seahawks versus Cowboys. Okay. And then it's got our colors there that we selected. Oh, I should have picked a darker blue. It's a little royal blue. Oh, this preview is taking a minute.
Yeah, apologies. I think it's really hard when we're not only streaming our computers, but also streaming our video. Our computers tend to get a little cranky. So there you go.
Dallas is probably one. Okay, so if we're happy with that, sorry, that was done. Okay, so we're happy with that. We just check that box. We say continue to download, and then there's like 2 steps. So it'll show you all of the different. Why is it doing 6 of them? That's interesting. So then you would hit proceed to download, and it's just going to go ahead and download those MP4 files for you. They're all ready to load up on YouTube, Facebook, Insta, TikTok, wherever you want to go.
Yay, there they are.
Yep. So there they are. So then you're going to have to go through and click download video again. So there's like 3 steps. You have to say download, download, download. They really want to make sure. You could also add a description there if you want, and then you would just hit download video. So there they all are. I don't know why I have 6 of them though. And they usually show a little preview, but I think it's just because we're just lagging us a little bit.
Cranking it up.
Yeah.
We did have 2 questions I want to address that were in the chat really fast. Again, the Move Meter campaign is under the Dream campaign. It is tucked away. It's hidden. It's not easy to intuitively find. The other one is actually a pretty big one. I wanted to call out Idaho Falls. There was a question. I have an agent going through AMP, and they said that these videos will not be free indefinitely. Can we speak more to that? So yes, this was one of my biggest concerns as well as we were rolling this out, because the messaging from the brand was that these videos are free until, quote, the end of the year. So that kind of made me pause a little bit. What I can tell you is I spoke to Sam, so he's our video brand person, and he did tell me that the videos will be free next year. So you can still capitalize on this. I would say there might be a chance that they will charge eventually, but not next year is what I've been told. So kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Grab as much as you can, utilize it, see if it's valuable to you. What kind of engagement are you getting as you share these? And then you can kind of, when and if they release pricing, you can kind of make an informed decision on whether it's worth it to your business to kind of be able to grab these. So again, yeah, I wanted to make sure that I communicated that. That was a really, really good question from Idaho Falls. Thank you.
Okay,
sorry, Christina, did I interrupt you?
No, you're fine. I'm just going to stop sharing unless there are any other questions that we can answer specifically about the Move Meter video.
Any questions, guys? If you want to pop in the comments. Awesome.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing and hand it over.
Cool. Okay, I'm actually gonna share this screen again. I'm gonna walk you through what I think is such a great, again, I'm super excited about this. We ran a Canva class in Boise. I don't know if all of you were there, but one of the questions that we got was, hey, I want to create a listing video with my photos in Canva. And I will honestly say Canva isn't quite built for that. It looks a little cheaply made, if I'm going to be honest. But what I was really excited about is this platform actually allows you to create some pretty nice, pretty sweet listing videos. And it is GL and CB branded. So if you're a GL agent or if you're a Coldwell Banker agent, it's a really great place for you to do a quick little social video. Now, I will say this doesn't replace actual listing videos. If you're hiring a videographer, I mean, that's obviously a really special kind of branding. But if you just want to do, a quick little social video for your listing, and maybe you don't have video for it, this will create a nice little slideshow type video. I said a lot of video in that, sorry. I do want to call out a couple of things. So this is a property here in Kennewick, and we have a lot of ramblers in our area. And I did actually leave this this video here in its entirety, because I wanted you to be aware of, if you do have ramblers, or if you are working on something that the photo is kind of long, it's going to kind of look funky. So you might want to choose other photos for it. But I'm going to play this through real fast on each of them so you can see. This is a GL property that we have in Pasco. And so it's just really sleek. It's a lot more custom, and there's a little bit more work than perhaps the ones that we showed you before, but I think it's really valuable and really worth it. So this would be an Instagram story that this agent could share with beautiful animations, headshot, and all that in the back. And then I'll do the square version of it real fast. So you can see these are 30 seconds. Definitely that kind of prime 15 to 30 seconds is great for your stories and your posts. And this doesn't have any audio. I figured you guys don't want to hear the same song over and over again, but there's an example of it, what it would look like as a square format. And kind of more of that traditional style. So this is obviously beautiful. If you've got those traditional style horizontal shots, that's a really great video for you to do for your listings. One thing I will point out, this is not auto-loaded. This is not connected to the MLS. You do have to add these photos manually, which I will be walking you guys through. If you find that's a little bit tedious, I apologize in advance. Okay, so let me walk you through that. I'm going to stop share. I'm going to close that. I have another screen. Any questions before I get into this? Stop. Oh, can we please define where we should be using each video formats? Yes, I'll go over that at the very end. I briefly touched on it super fast when I was showcasing the different sizes, but I'll go back. I have a little bit of notes in that in a minute. Okay, so again, we're gonna go right into Morpheus. I'm not gonna walk you through how to get there because Christina did a great job on that. From here, it's really easy. It's this first listing promos tile there. So this is one of those tools that's one of those options that's fully customizable. Again, if you look at this little blue card here, this will show you how much work you're going to have to put in to get a good piece, right? This is a fully customizable one. These ones are just end cards, so those will be a little bit faster. So that kind of gives you a good idea of what you're going to be kind of work you're going to be putting in. So fully customizable here. So you do have an option for a 15 or a 30-second template. I'm going to go ahead and do the full 30 seconds because I feel like it gives you a good idea of what can be done here. So I'll hit that 30-second listing template. Select your branding. So this is a great place. If you are a global luxury agent, I would encourage you to do, obviously if your property qualifies for it, do your global luxury branding. If not, there's the Coldwell Banker blue logos and all that. I will just redo the video that we've already done so we can stay kind of true to it. Select your video format. This is that same place, horizontal, square, and vertical. We'll go over the formats and where you might want to use these in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and check all of those three because, again, it's that ability to to get kind of a good value for your time, right? And then we're going to go into the property info. So this is a little bit, lengthy. I'm going to grab my property. And I guess it doesn't quite matter if it's accurate listing property information, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll do Kennewick. Nope, spell that right. We'll do, this is all fake numbers, guys. I don't remember. Okay, and then, so this is that scene, this is that first scene, right? So I'm gonna click here to upload a listing image or video. So yes, if you have video, I know that wasn't asked earlier in the chats, you do have the ability to upload that here, but I'm gonna just stick to photos. So I'm gonna click that. Obviously it's asking to make sure that we have the rights and permissions to use that media. Accept, and then I'm going to hit upload. I'm going to go here to my images. I'm going to hit this first one and hit open. So you're really not going to see a lot of preview until you generate the video. So you kind of have to just go based on a little faith here. Then you generate it, you can preview it, and if you need to come back and make any changes. So listing summary 1, 2, and again, you can see right here it's highlighting which piece you're going to be putting in here. I guess I could put, oh, look at, I almost got it right. And then here would be the built-in. So I should probably say. And then this one will be. Okay. All right, and then again, click here to upload your image. Here, fortunately, I have everything sort of ready to go so that you're not waiting for me to find something. Listing highlights here. And then these are a couple more scenes that we can put. So what are we going to put here? Okay. And if you guys want to ask questions while I do this, this is sure very fun for everybody to watch. If, feel free to go ahead and ask them while I run through these pieces here. Let's see. Any questions so far? Again, this is a 30-second video. If you want to be a little less committed to all the time here, you could do that 15-second video. Let's see.
So maybe the first step, Josefa, before you get to Morpheus is maybe to find those images that you want to do and have them in a folder on your desktop so they're quicker for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And having a good idea of maybe what you want to say for each photo here. I obviously am putting just jumbled content in here because I'm a terrible speller and I hate doing this as I'm sharing screen. So just to let you guys know. Let's see here.
You're great.
And there wasn't anything horrible on there, right? Okay, awesome. So at the very end of this, this is where you'd put in your information. So my email, obviously I do not represent this property. We're going to pretend like I'm Jemima. Actually, this would be the web URL or license info. I actually like putting your call to action here, and then you can leave that blank or put your license number there if you want. And I'm actually going to upload her headshot. Yes, I very conveniently had all these in a folder ready to go. Okay, and then again, select your soundtrack very similarly to as the move meter. So we'll just go with music track 1. That's fine. And then we're going to generate that video so you guys can get a peek at what this looks like. So we'll do the horizontal. Again, this is that same video that I showed you guys earlier. Nothing new there. Pretty cool. Now, the thing, if you make a mistake, because this is obviously a lot more content to input in here, you can come right back over to the side here, fix your error, fix your mistake there, and then generate that video again before you go to the continue and download. So here's a quick peek of all of those that we made. And yeah. So there you go. Any questions? It wasn't too bad, right? I probably worked it up to be a lot more time consuming than it actually ended up being. But yeah, again, this is a really great template for you to use if you want to do a little extra marketing and you only have photos perhaps for something. And having said that, I probably completed it in about 6 minutes. Obviously I had all my files ready to go, but that could be something that you could do rather quickly. And just to give you guys a quick example, I will do just the regular version of this so you can see what that looks like, in case you're not Global Luxury certified and you want to see what it looks like. Yeah, is there any questions for us, Brad, in the comments?
Yeah, it was just that question from Idaho Falls about which format should publish on which platform.
Yeah, so kind of this is a little bit subjective on some parts of it. So your horizontal video, this is really, in my opinion, meant for like a Facebook video section. You know, if you have a post, it's not quite what it is, but they actually have video section on your business profile. And that really is tailored to this, what's considered 16:9 video style format. If you were into traditional TV advertising, this would also be a great piece. I mean, I don't know if I would use a listing video, but maybe if you were, working with a TV buy or, YouTube buys or that kind of thing, that would also be the video format for that. And then if you're actually posting on YouTube, so for a listing video, I wouldn't do it, but if you wanted to do maybe the dream campaign with your agent information on it, that would be a really great featured video on your YouTube channel. If you maybe didn't have anything else, it's a really good place to put that. Your square video, to me, this is the most flexible. This can be used pretty much on everything. Obviously, your Facebook post, your Instagram post, anywhere you're going to share in like a post style, pretty much all of your social media, this would be a great way to use that. And then your vertical, your 9:16 really lives in the, if you're using YouTube Shorts, if you're using TikTok, if you're using Facebook or Instagram Stories, that's kind of where this one should live and should be promoted. Does that help? Did that answer our question? Obviously, you're more than welcome to post any of them in any type of platform. The real one, the 16:9 vertical, that one kind of has to stay in the stories mode if you're trying to put a square, or the other one, it's not going to look the same, but technically you can post them on any of those platforms and be just fine. I've seen people do all sorts of stuff on social media. So yeah, I think that covers it. Guys, I think we covered that pretty quickly, but I definitely want you guys to stay on if you, is there a format for
we had one other question come in that was a pretty good one, I think. I was asking if there's a format specifically for open houses. I don't have the answer to that. I don't know if you do. I don't think that there is one that's specific to open houses, but you can adjust. Type in your open house details. I don't know if you can
what I would probably say would make some sense if you. So the answer is no. I don't think there is yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they rolled that out. But I would say that if you're doing something like this and you're using like a vertical one in your stories, it's very easy just to add a quick little sticker or some text on top of that and say open house this weekend. And so now you have a story type with the words open house that you can add quickly. You can always throw these videos into Canva and throw some graphics on top if you want to get creative with it. But it's kind of a workaround to the ask. So no, the listing one actually is pretty new. We were surprised as a team to find it not that long ago. So it could be possible that they would add that. I do want to show you guys where the holiday ones are. I know it's not on our kind of agenda schedule, but this would be the holiday celebrations here. The one that I would really encourage you guys to come back and check through often. I know Kira, you and I walked through this, and that was a lot of fun to kind of create some of these graphics. So right now there's a Happy Holidays fireplace and a Happy Holidays lantern. And if you hop in there, there's so much less content to put into here, but this is a great one just to kind of get your feet wet, see how you feel about the process of actually creating the video before you maybe dive into some of those, content heavy ones. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. Can I get a thumbs up if you guys found this moderately helpful? Maybe a middle if you're like, I don't know. A down if you're like, yeah, it's too much. I'm not doing that. Awesome. Again, I encourage you guys, your assignment for today is to go in, do a Happy Holidays post, experience what that feels like. Let us know if you run into any questions or if you run into any problems. I know one problem we had was somebody not being able to find the actual marketing center. So if you guys run into that, let us know, because we can also give you this direct link to get you started on the right direction. Awesome. And yes, we're gonna this is recorded and we're going to post this on the hub. So if you missed it or you came late or you need to just slow the talking speed by like 25%, it should be available there for you guys. Awesome. Any questions? Anybody want to see another platform, a little format? We can kind of do an impromptu. If you want to type in the chat, I can walk you through another video since we finished this in pretty good time. Is there a form of open house? Love it. We'd like to see the path. Oh yeah, okay, path to holiday videos. So I will start from the beginning. So once you get into Morpheus, you're gonna scroll down. There's listing promos, brand manifesto, CBWay shorts, CBWay dream campaign, global luxury, by the numbers, and this last tile will be the holiday videos. You can click on that. There's a fireplace or a lantern. I love a good fireplace. right here. And these are just, it's again, it's not very many pieces to fill out here, but you can do your 3 formats. You can type your own holiday greeting in there. Yours will be auto-filled with your information. So it'll have your correct logo and your information in your email, but double check to make sure it's correct. You can add a quick web URL, and if you want to add your generated video. So is that helpful? Is that helpful, CG? Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us again. If you can type in the comments, obviously, if you found value, that's all super helpful. Any kind of suggestions or critiques for us to do better next time. This was our first virtual kind of class. We do plan to have one of these again. And if you have a suggestion or a topic, please let us know. We're always willing to take in some of those ideas and give you guys some more marketing education. Okay, thank you guys for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
Looks fun and pretty easy to do. Thank you. Awesome. Woo. Awesome. Let's stop recording. More.